Yo, champion. What's up, man? You got the execs in the building. You see who it is. Shake my hand. Shout out to Smoke. Shout out to Mr. Lang here. Y'all was in the crowd, man.
Absolutely.
Y'all was in the crowd, front row.
Shout out Frontline too, man.
Shout out to
Shout out
For
Frontline.
SM13, how y'all feeling?
Tired as hell. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, everything with an event, man.
Yeah.
But we do it. You know, we stand for 10 hours and shit like that because we love it.
Yeah,
I definitely always better building in the building experience too. You know what I'm saying? So
I
enjoy
feel
the hell
like
out of it.
this. I lost my voice, so pardon.
You a battle rapper?
Nah, Ace and Nitty, which we'll get to that in a little bit. But I feel like this SM was better than the last two SMs. You know, I don't really want to put 10 in the conversation because that was a small room, but like it was for sure better than 11 and 12. I thought that for the negative reception that the card got initially, that the card is better than
What the reception was?
Yeah, I do. I found myself very enjoyed. There's only a couple battles I was just like, but I think we got a classic out of one of the battles.
T-Rock and Ave? Ace and Nitty? I like T-Rock and Ave, bro. I think
T-Rock and Ave was good.
I think I missed part to the second because I was leaving the venue at that time. Before they was done rapping, I was already back here.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know how black do. But I think out the gate with Ace and Nitty, what's your thoughts on that? You know, I apologize already. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he survived.
I'm not gonna lie.
He
Kind of
did
got his battle of the night.
Yeah,
But I feel like Av and Rock might be a little bit more, you know, like round by round, like 50-50 competitive.
Yeah.
But Ace and Nitty, and a part of that is going first. You know what I'm saying? You get the best energy, but that's 6 rounds are great. And when you look at battle of the night, you want the most complete product from both sides.
That's true.
But incredible battle in my opinion. I think a genuine battle of the year contender. And I don't think that I don't think it's been a crazy year in terms of like peak battle of the years. You know, we talk Hollow Will.
Yeah.
People even saying I heard Nitty and Flair battles like that.
Shuffle T and Shotty was in that conversation a little bit too.
When the doors open like that, big event, I feel like, you know, I'm gonna have to watch it back on camera. It's a different feeling, but in the building, I felt like I was watching one of the better battles.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree. I think that Ace going first was ballsy, but that was one of the first times like someone went first, and I was like, "Oh, Nitty's in trouble." That's the first time I was like, "Damn, like Nitty may be in trouble." But then Nitty returned. Like Nitty reminds us why he's the alien. Like his first, like that exchange was crazy. And I liked Ace's approaches in the battle. I liked how poised he was. He was seizing the moment. His third round was incredible, which I know it's going to be controversial, you know what I'm saying?
It was entertaining. I mean,
yeah, I was very entertained with it, though. I thought it was a really, really well-crafted third round.
Not direct, but amazing.
Yeah.
And I know that's kind of hard for the culture to judge sometimes. You know, the B.EK is the example people always go to in the third. It's tough. Anyone that gives it to Nitty, I understand. You know, people that are like, he didn't go with him at all. But when rounds are special, you know, when you get to make a moment out of a round like that, even when it's not direct, it's at the end of the day, the point of the sport is to entertain. And when you entertain to that level, I think you can make an exception.
Yeah.
So incredible. Might have been the best round of the battle.
Maybe.
There's a lot of great rounds in the battle.
Because it's the things he touched on too. Yeah. Like this is what he went at, and like. Shout out to Smack. Shout out to League Owners and Period because I think they do a lot behind the scenes. And it's kind of be corny if they say, "Yo, this is what I'm doing for this guy."
Right.
So I bailed him out. I did this for him. And a lot of them do that. So for Ace to be the one and say, "Yo, I know what's going on. Let me talk about it." That's a great talking point. And then he went at shout out to ARP. He went at ARP out at a bomb. You know
Battle the Hiroshima bar.
Hiroshima,
The Xerox. Nasty. Multiple. I mean, just haymaker. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think the toughest
Sweet
thing
chin
is
music.
Oh my God! At first. That's literally, I think, I think that's top 5 moments tonight. I want to say top 3.
bars tonight.
Top 3 bars.
The momentum into it, which is crazy.
I don't think he caught a lot of people off guard. I'm like, why is he stopping for? Why is the not? I actually looked at. Okay, he's doing. His motion is the sweet chin music. I'm like, oh shit! It hit crazy. So
I thought Ace front loaded his first, and the fact that like Nitty not only, I'm not gonna say surpass. I'm gonna say match for now because I really want to rewatch the first.
I want to rewatch the whole thing.
I want to rewatch the whole thing, but I really want to rewatch the first.
This is the end of the building.
We didn't
really watch nothing on camera like that. So
and we was exhausted after fourth and battle. Got a lot of rewatches ahead of us.
The only round I felt like because the only reason why I would say the third's not clear is because that would become preference depending on like if you appreciate the indirect approach. So I'll say the only clear round to me was the second round. I thought Nitty took the second.
Bias.
I think that was all. I think that was
It's his
also.
third limb bias haymaker.
I'm about to say. I think that was also the sign language bar he had. It was crazy. Like the Amin flips was, but the dopamine flip was like the best bar of, in my opinion. That was the best.
No, the reason I gave praise to Nitty's Gambit bar because I feel like Gambit bars
through the
are
wall.
corny. They're corny like,
Right,
card
right,
heat up.
right,
How many years have you gone by the card heat up? I'm like Gambit. I'm like Gambit.
The card,
Him to say
the card
Ace
light
will
up.
go up strong. Yeah, the card
That
light
was
up.
the only
'cause-
good X-Men bar too, because Ace had the bitch in Phoenix, Jean Grey. And I
Yeah,
thought
Grey-
it was funny. We done a lot of X-Men bars. I don't think I ever heard a Phoenix bar.
Yeah.
Funny in that, you know what I'm saying? It's an easy flip. So I don't know. A lot of bars where it's like, how has nobody said that? That ends up oftentimes leading to the best battles when you get the most creative material.
Yeah, oh my god! I think they did
The shoulder to cry on.
He opened it up. He opened it up with
Oh,
that. I forgot. Yeah, he opened it up with the Ace Deceptor. Oh my god.
Probably got more quotes from that battle than a lot of the other battles combined.
Yeah.
I mean, truly great opener.
Yeah.
And then
No,
from
there's one guy that had a lot of quotables too, but we'll get to that later. Yeah,
No, but shout out to Ace too. I
Yeah.
felt like with the time that they got, which I think was enough time between them. So I think the only people that got like I would say 2 weeks is probably Diz and Real Sick. But I feel like the substance and the material that Ace had, like to go at him, I feel like his rounds are more tailored. Of course, you had like the stronger flips from Nitty, but that's what he does. He punches people to death. Even if you try to block, you still lose energy. Your life bar goes down when Nitty punches you. You can't stop it. But I like the Nitty's. Ace Amin's approach. Like, yo, tell us who you are.
Yeah.
You're punching, you're alien.
Yeah.
Even the insanity joint, the insanity. Oh,
tailored rounds, and I
Yes,
feel like
very
that's something
tailored.
that I feel like Ace in general, especially this year. I know always in this rap he shot for, but it's 3 rounds that are specifically crafted for that opponent. You cannot rap that material to other people. You know what I'm saying? For the 90% of it, and I feel like in an opportunity where a few different guys, specifically from U-on-1, really seize the moment. Ace is for sure at the front of that line with some of his classmates, and by far the best performance of Ace's career up to this point.
That's what I'm gonna do. You know, I think the official vote. I think I forget right now. It might have been 65 for Nitty, but I also want to apologize. I troll. I talk a lot of smack. I talk smack to his face. I text him like, "Yo, you about to lose." Like, you just talk like you about to lose. And for him to do that well enough for me to want to see him on the stage, I think he's good to go. But in the building, my vote was for Nitty second and third. That's how I called it.
I gave it to Nitty the first 2.
Me too.
First,
I thought the
first
third was
edge.
impactful enough for the indirectness to
I ain't
not
mad at
really.
that.
But I can understand it. Like because here's the thing. The third is interesting because it would have been different if like Ace had the third and Nitty's third wasn't good too. So I can kind of see the case why people can give Nitty the third round because his third was still good too.
Yeah.
But for me, off of first watch, so like I said, I really do want to rewatch the first round, the battle in general, but like the first round in particular.
Real fast, go to their channel, subscribe to their channel. They're gonna have their own recap and shit like that. So
J Small reviews on
it'll be in
YouTube.
the description box. So please, again, this is the champion of the year panel. This was done for last year, bro. Like that's not play games yet. Pardon, go ahead.
But I do. I did have Nitty the first 2, with the second being the clearest round, and Ace's second was good, but Nitty just.
I had Ace in the first.
I'm not mad that you had Ace.
I mean, it's debatable.
The first is close though.
Yeah.
The first is close.
I almost think that's what the battle comes down to. Like I said, the third is going to be. I saw people saying Nitty Gentlemen's because I mean I know that you can edge the first if we feel the second's clear.
I
and then
say
the
that.
third.
I feel like people
but I think it really comes down to the first.
It's Ace. It's Ace. People don't like Ace. It's when you say, it's 30, it's Ace.
But I think it comes down. I gave Ace the third. I don't see myself really flipping on that. I got Nitty in the second, and then I edged Nitty in the first. But that's as good as you can ask for both sides, for real. Man.
They did their thing. And shout out to RL for, pleading with the fans and, giving us what we want because it would have been a ride if that battle wasn't in the card. It would have.
It's the best promo battle.
Yeah.
How are you the best promo battle and don't make it?
Imagine if it wasn't on the card and we didn't get this battle.
Oh, my God.
Like...
I ain't going that now the reception changes completely. You take that bomb off the card, and then you start focusing on other things, which, I mean, the next battle was kind of a starch difference.
Yeah, imagine if they started with Diz and Sick.
People was asking for that in the front line, too.